Well, the new year just began, and we're at a time where a lot of people set New Year's resolutions and new goals for the year. Today, we're going to talk about why set goals. Everything we do in life, we do for a reason, or we wouldn't do it. Which means everything that you do in your life, you do for a reason, or you wouldn't do it. The question is, do you really know and understand why you do the things that you do, or are you just on autopilot? Are you doing the things that you've been conditioned to do, that somebody else has taught you? Has other people passed on to you their beliefs that you just accepted because at the time your brain was off, you were on autopilot, you just heard what they had to say and you just were like, oh, okay, that must be the way it is. And your subconscious accepted it and then has looked for evidence to support it and has found enough evidence that this has just become part of who you are. It's part of your pattern of thinking and it's part of your pattern of behaving. So what is your belief about setting goals? If you're watching this video, there must be some belief of either you do believe in setting goals and you're hoping to use goals as a way to improve your life, or maybe you're wondering if there is any purpose in setting goals and if they really make a difference or not. Well, we're going to talk about that. So if we go back to and you think about where you're at, everything you do for a reason. And the reason is because of the outcome that you believe that behavior is going to give you, right? So our behaviors create our outcomes, and then our belief and our thoughts and our beliefs drive our behaviors. The question is though, how aware are you of your thoughts and beliefs? Or are you just on autopilot? An autopilot just says that it's the subconscious part of our brain that's driving our behaviors. And the subconscious is the part that we're not even aware of. It's the part that if I was to take this marker and throw it to you, what would you do? Well, most people would just catch it. And the question is, well, why do you catch it? And did you think about catching it? The truth is your brain thought about catching it. And the reason that you did is because you've been conditioned or taught to do that when somebody tosses you something. But oftentimes we're not even aware of why we are doing what we're doing. If you were asked, well, why did you do that? Your response might be, well, that's just what you do. That's what anybody would do. But do you have to do that? Did you have to catch the marker? Well, no, you could have just let it drop. You could have knocked it away. You could have moved out of the way. But your brain made a decision to reach out and catch the marker. So that's a conditioned response. Well, in life, we get conditioned to do things to give us the outcomes that we want. So what are the outcomes that you are seeking for in your life? And the question is, when you get those outcomes, is it really giving you what you thought that it would? Is it providing for you the outcome that you want? Now, why do we set goals? Why do you set goals? Why do you have the desire to achieve or accomplish certain things? Research says that there's basically two reasons that people do things. It's to avoid pain and it's to seek pleasure. I think it's about we want to be happy. So there's really one reason for everything that we do is we think that it's going to make us feel better or help us feel better and ultimately to be happy. So the question is, how happy are you in your life? Are you totally and completely happy with your life the way that it is right now? Or are you totally unhappy with your life? Or are you somewhere in the middle? Or are you in the place that I used to be, which is, I have a pretty good life and I really like my life, but if this one thing was just better or taken care of, or I could just change this one thing, man, my life would be amazing. Well, what I found out when I did that is whenever I changed that one thing or that one thing no longer existed, it got replaced with something else. And so it wasn't really that one thing that was keeping me from being at that level of happiness that I wanted. It was my thoughts and beliefs. So if you are not at that place where you are totally and completely happy right now, I can tell you that it's because of your thoughts and beliefs. It's not because of your circumstance or your situation. It's what you think and what you believe about that. So now let's tie this back into why set goals. If achieving the goals isn't really what will give you the happiness that you're seeking, well, what is it? Because you can have everything that you want in your life and you could still be unhappy. You could still find something that was wrong or something that else that you wanted or wished was just a little bit different. And you can look around in life and just observe that there are some people who seem to have everything and they're miserable. There are other people who seem to have nothing and they're totally and completely happy. So the truth is that happiness comes from becoming. It comes from learning and growing and progressing. And so why set goals? Well, because goals are what motivate us or cause us to take action. There's something that we want that's different than what we have. If my belief is that I'm striving for that goal because once I achieve it, it will be like I've arrived and then I'll be happy. That's different than if I say, no, I'm going to set a goal and work towards this goal because I know that as soon as I set a goal, I'm going to start to encounter obstacles along the way that are going to seem to want to prevent me from achieving that goal. But the truth is those obstacles that you encounter are really there to teach you what you need to learn and who you need to become so that when you achieve that goal, you'll know what to do when you arrive at that place. And then as you see that as a way of progressing and learning and growing, then it's once I achieve that goal, no, I haven't arrived. That just puts me in a place now to do more and to create more. But all along the way, I still am able to feel a sense of happiness, a sense of peace. I'm able to be in a state of love, and I can enjoy the journey that I'm on as I'm progressing. So why set goals? Not to achieve and to have those things, but set goals as part of the process or the program of this life to help you learn and grow and become the very best that you can be. Thanks for watching today. If you want to know more about principles and how they apply to you in your life, subscribe to our channel, watch our videos, and visit our website at principlebasedliving.com. And if you're watching this on LinkedIn, be sure and follow me here.